Love, light, and blessings. This is Shamanic Hour Priestess here. And first and foremost, I wanted to say thank you to Jillie Freeman. If you guys have not checked out her channel, please do. She's a great, just human being, person. She's very motivating. She's kind, she's warm, and she's been through a lot and she's overcome a lot. And I just really love her Wednesday midweek wisdom. And she also started a challenge to the spiritual community about maybe giving what we can to the relief efforts in anything that's happened in the world, Mexico, the Caribbean, Harvey, Florida, all these earthquakes and, hurricanes and things that have been happening lately. So I really appreciate her taking time out of her day to make that video. And on besides that, she's also been a very good friend outside of YouTube, because we do talk outside of YouTube. And she has been one of many that have been so loving and sending so much energy to me and holding a place for me. Um, because if you guys are new to my channel, those who have been following my channel know I am of Puerto Rican descent. I came to the United States when I was 5, and then I lived in the island when I was in middle school. So I did my middle school years in Puerto Rico, and then I still have a lot of family there. And we found some of them, but we're still missing some, especially my grandfather. And two major hurricanes hit the island, and pretty much the island's devastated, as is many other islands: Dominica, St. Thomas, San Martin, Balbuda, Florida, Texas. I mean, just so many different places, so many different people hurting. And I haven't made a video in a while because it's just been a really, really, really hard time for me. And I've been having to deal with my own feelings. And I work, for those of you that don't know, I do work full time. I am a full time psychic reader and shamanic healer. I am a shaman, so I do those things on a full time basis. That is the main source of my income. I work for both an online site, so a psychic hotline, and I also have my own private practice that I started back in the summer. And I want to thank everyone who's supporting that. That's been a dream of mine for many years, but I understood that I had to kind of build and have that foundation in order to branch off to other spiritual areas. So, um, reading for other people and doing healings for clients has been very fulfilling for me, especially in these dark times, because it has taken me away from my own problems and my own feelings and my own worries. And I had an aha moment recently when I was doing a reading for a client, and she said, I feel bad asking you these questions because I know you're going through your own things. And I was like, there's no such thing as an invalid question, right? And we just had this reading and we were laughing, and she's going through her own thing. And she made me laugh. And then when I laughed, I started crying. And she's like, no. And I'm like, no, no, no. I kind of needed the cry, but I kind of needed the laugh, if that makes sense. I know that Jillie also did a video. She did a midweek reading. It kind of what motivated me to make a video, actually, as well. And she was talking about letting your hair down, and despite all the stuff that's going on around us, to find something that makes you happy and to let go. And sometimes when we're going through like a lot of pain and hard times, it's hard for us to do that. It's hard for us to kind of accept the fact. I'm not going to say accept the fact, that's the wrong words. When we're going through the process of mourning a loss, um, and pain, for me, I'm going to say for myself, because I don't want to speak about anybody else. I kind of will feel guilty if I laughed or I smiled. So many people are going through so much pain. people that are directly related to me, people in the, just in general, in these areas and stuff where they are lacking basic needs like water and food, things that I take for granted. I went through a phase where I was questioning my path, and I went through my things, and I'm like, I have so much and I accumulated so many things, and I was starting to feel guilty, and I went through this just really a lot of shadow work, and I don't know how to explain it. And it's like during all this, I forgot how to laugh. I forgot how to smile. I forgot to look at the joy. So I started doing things when I suffered a major depression 3 years ago. One of my coping skills was I had a gratitude journal, and I would write even if it was one thing that I was grateful for. And yesterday I was grateful for my 4-year-old smile. When she looked at me yesterday and she smiled and she says to me, Mommy, Puerto Rico's gonna be okay, and it's gonna be okay. And she's like, the angels are gonna help the people. And I just smiled because just looking her smiling and comforting me made me realize, I'm sad, but I have like a 4-year-old that needs me. I have 3 other kids that need me. I have clients that need me. I have friends that need me. I need to be strong for my family when we finally find all of them. And I'm a shaman, so part of my belief and part of my path is to spiritually heal and send energy. So I kind of like really started to pick up my practice in the last 2 or 3 days, little by little getting into my routines, just even when you don't feel like doing certain things, just getting into that routine and doing things that you enjoy. It just starts that process of healing. And but I also learned to just accept what I feel. Like, there are no good or bad feelings. There's anger, there's confusion, there's sadness, there's just a whole bunch of feelings. And I know I was watching in the news where they were saying that one of the politicians says that they need to build a better infrastructure. That potentially they are looking into solar power in Puerto Rico, and different types of, maybe not depending so much on diesel, and so kind of trying to move away from that and finding cost effective ways of doing that. So I really hope they do that. And that was kind of like a real light for me, because I said, maybe amongst all this tragedy, something good could come from it. Maybe more people would turn it more into their indigenous ways of just having more consciousness of the planet and finding different ways of doing things. Because I do feel like, and I've said this in another video, and I'm not going to get too deep into that, but that this is kind of Mother Earth crying out for help. And I definitely am trying to find more ways, because I do already practice some things to try to lower my impact on Mother Earth, but I'm going to continue to do that. I am going to go on a deck hiatus, not just for the month of October, but I don't know for how long, to be honest. I feel like I have enough tarot decks and oracle decks at this time. I went through my collection. There's some of them that I would actually like to give a new home to. I don't know if I'm going to swap or maybe just kind of give them away. I don't really think I'm going to sell them. But there's like 4 or 5 decks that I don't really use. And like 2 of them that I just never really connected to. And so maybe in another video I'll show them and see if anybody's interested in them. Maybe they'll pay for the shipping. I'm not going to sell it for anything. They just want it. Or maybe I'll find somebody locally here. I don't know, but I just know like they need a home. I don't use them. I don't connect with them. So, or maybe I'll give them in a giveaway, because I was supposed to do a giveaway, but then all this stuff happened and I wasn't able to do my 50 subscribers giveaway that I wanted to do a while ago. So I apologize for that. So maybe I'll do that. Maybe those decks will be part of that, and I'll try to do this giveaway that I said I was gonna do and I didn't get to do because like 2 hurricanes and all the things that were happening, and work, and it got kind of crazy and everything. So, but anyways, I just wanted to do a quick update, and I'm on 10 minutes already, so I'm gonna stop this rambling. To let you know that I want to thank all my subscribers, all my new subscribers. I want to thank every single one of you who has commented on my videos about the hurricanes and about the tragedies and about all these things. Again, I just needed some time to mourn and cry and feel and do and work and be a mom and just make myself better. And there was just some dark times. I'm very behind on watching other people's channels videos. I just kind of needed to take a break from all of it and disconnect and just really, I watched maybe a couple of things, but I just really needed time these last few days to kind of just sit with my feelings and sort through all these things. And I've donated for the relief efforts, and I'm gonna do the challenge that Jillie did, as that she put out for the month of October. The money that I usually spend on buying spiritual things, I'm gonna invest it into the relief effort. So I am gonna do that. But as far as decks, and I don't judge anybody else, I personally don't need any more tarot decks or oracle decks. I'm pretty happy with my practice, and I'm pretty happy with my deck collection, to be honest. um I'm gonna have fun with that in a way, because what I'm doing is rotating my personal work tarot decks for every other week, and then using a new oracle deck once a week. And so I'm actually starting to rediscover decks that I actually forgot about, because sometimes when you have a lot of decks, some of them just kind of get lost in the shuffle, so it's like rediscovering an old friend. So I'm excited about that. Pretty happy with my crystal collection, so I don't really see me getting any new crystals. I got a couple recently. I didn't show them on video because at that time I wasn't making videos, but I did buy some beautiful pieces of blue calcite. Just needing that. I don't know, I'm very drawn to calcite. So yeah, so I'm pretty good with my spiritual tools and things like that. So I'm gonna try to shift my focus a little bit. Doesn't mean I'll never buy anything. I will do whole videos if I do buy stuff, but for now I'm just trying to really focus my energy on the relief efforts, and I want to continue my series with the orishas because I really miss doing that. And so the channel is going to remain the same, and I'm going to go back to making videos and doing what I love, which is reading for my clients and healing for my clients and making videos for all my beautiful subscribers. So love, light, and blessings. Thank you so much for watching this video, and it's going to be okay. The Caribbean's going to rise up. Florida's going to continue to heal. Texas is going to continue to heal. Um, I know it is. Much love and light. Thank you guys. Bye.